Okay, this lesson is over area and perimeter. Okay, hopefully mainly a review. Okay, but if you're quarantined, you can use these videos to help you complete the slide and to review this. Okay, so we have area and perimeter on the screen. Okay, area. Area is the amount of space to cover the inside of a shape. Okay, it's measured in square units, such as square inches or square miles. And square inches could be abbreviated as square inches or inches squared. Okay, here's a little picture. I added this. If these are 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter squares, then the area of this shape is 16 of those centimeter squares. Okay, see how that's 16 centimeters squared? That little 2 means squared. So that little 2 on the label means that you're talking about actual squares. Okay, so anyway, just a little reminder there. Perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape. Okay, it's going to be measured in units that don't have an exponent on them, okay, like inches or feet. Okay, but no little 2. Okay, on the next slide, we just want to think about which of these situations, which of these are talking about area and which are talking about perimeter. Okay, the amount of wall that needs to be painted. Okay, that's the space that's covered up. Think about being covered up. That's area. Okay, the amount of glass in a window. Okay, that's the space inside the window that's covered up. The glass is covered up. Okay, that's area. Okay, the distance around a track. Okay, that's the distance around the outside of the track. Okay, that's perimeter. Okay, the amount of fencing needed for a yard. Okay, that again is the outside, the distance around the outside of your yard. Okay, so that would be perimeter. Okay, the amount of carpet in a room. Okay, the carpet is space. Okay, you're going to be covering up the space of the carpet. Okay, that's area. Okay, let's see. The amount of grass on the lawn. Okay, that's space in your grass on the inside. Okay, so that's area. Okay, the amount of wood. Let's see, the amount of wood needed for a picture frame. Okay, and I'm assuming they just mean the outside wood. Okay, the frame would just be the outside of it. Okay, that would be perimeter. Okay, the next slide. Perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape, okay? And honestly, I don't care if you just stick with that instead of worrying about formulas. It just so happens there's some formulas in this slide presentation, so I just wanted you to be familiar with it for that reason, but I don't really care if you use them or not. Okay, so what they're talking about here, they're giving you rectangles. You could think of a rectangle as having a length and a width, or you could think of a rectangle as having a base and a height. They want you to think about which of these would work to be a formula for the perimeter. Okay, so perimeter, okay, the correct ones and incorrect ones. Okay, perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width. Okay, that would be correct, because you could just take the length plus the width plus another length plus another width. Okay, the perimeter equals length plus width. Okay, that would only be half of your perimeter, right? That's just only adding 2 of your sides up. So that would be incorrect. Okay, perimeter equals 2 groups of length plus width. Okay, that would work, because here's length plus width, and it really means double that. So if I had length plus width, and then I took that doubled, I would have the other 2 sides as well. So that works. 2 times length plus width would be considered a formula you could use for a perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, perimeter equals 2 lengths plus 2 widths. 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Okay, that would work. It's kind of like saying I'm going to double the length, I'm going to double the width, and I'm going to add those two answers together. Okay, so that works. Okay, 2 times the length plus the width. Think about the distributor property. Okay, you guys have done that. I could have done that with one of the other formulas. That would be saying 2 times 2 lengths. That'd be 4 lengths added to 2 widths. Well, that's going to be too big. There's not 4 lengths in a rectangle, so that's an incorrect formula. 2 times length times width. That's incorrect. It doesn't make much sense. That wouldn't be a formula for perimeter. And perimeter is equal 4 times the length. Well, 4 lengths isn't the whole rectangle because you're not looking at any of the widths. Okay, so that would be an incorrect. Okay, so, but again, when you do perimeter, I'm perfectly good with you just adding up the outside side lengths. Okay. Let's stop this video here.